Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you stopped by to see me. Today we're going to be working in the Green Fall Journal. But before we do, I would like to read God's Word from our bread box, because God's Word is our food. The Lord shall deliver me from every evil work, 2 Timothy 4:18. Even I, am he that blotteth out thy transgressions, Isaiah 43:25. All right, and I do have some shout outs. Susan from Susan Gazaway, Candy from Crafty Creations, Betty, Selena, Leanne Jones, Tammy, Museful Creations, Debbie Kelly, and Christina from Scrapcraft and Stitchery. I hope I got that right, Christina. That's always a mouthful for me. Also, I've already done one video today, but it'll go up this afternoon. So I'm kind of, if you listen to the video today, if you watch the video today, this afternoon, which is Wednesday, and then this video that I'm doing now will be for Thursday morning. On Thursday morning, you'll hear the same things that you did on Wednesday afternoon. I hope that makes sense. So I think in the video that went up on Wednesday morning, I was talking about myself a little bit, because I haven't really, since I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, I haven't really said too much about my own personal self. And I was talking about my daughters, and I think I said that both of my daughters were in Michigan. Well, that's because I had Michigan on my brain, I think. And but both of my daughters were born in Michigan, and as was my husband. He was born and raised in Michigan. I was a transplant from California after we got married, and he got out of the service. That's where we settled, was in Michigan. Also, I wanted to talk about the giveaway. I just want to go over everything. Now, I was going to keep it kind of a surprise, but I hope that that's the right thing to do. I've never done a giveaway before, of course, in celebration of my 200th subscriber in the month of September, my favorite month, which happens to be my birthday month, and my birthday is Saturday, September 13th. So the video that goes up on Saturday, if you want to enter, just leave a comment. And if you're not a person that comments, that's okay. Just say happy birthday and you will be entered. But you must be a subscriber and you must be over 18. I'll leave it open until Wednesday. I figure that's long enough for anybody that wants to enter to have a chance to watch the Saturday video. So on Wednesday, I'll close it, and then I will send it to the random picker. I'm not sure how the mechanics of that work, but I'm just going to follow the directions, and I'm sure it'll turn out okay. And I don't know if I can do that while I'm if I can do that online, or I'll figure that part out. I'm not sure if I'll have to do it and then announce it afterwards or what, but it'll be 2 winners. I am putting my email address in my description box, so you have a place to send your address to if your name is picked, or your handle. So yeah, that'll be Saturday that it'll start. Also, the other day when I was working on my dangles, I was hungry, and so I was eating a sandwich with peanut butter, and I wouldn't tell you what the other ingredient was, because I thought you might unsubscribe to me. So I asked everybody what they would what they like with peanut butter. I just wanted to share some of the answers that I got. Peanut butter and honey, peanut butter and celery, and actually those two are 2 of my favorites, in matter of fact. And I had peanut butter and honey for breakfast this morning. One unusual one that I never heard of before was peanut butter and bacon on French toast. How does that sound to you? And then this one came from Candy of Candy's Crafty Creations. She said when she was pregnant for her twins, this is a little bit long one here, peanut butter with apricot jam, sliced bananas, and chocolate syrup on white bread. That reminds me of an I Love Lucy craving. And then peanut butter and bananas, which is a favorite with most everybody. I don't care for that, but I know most people like that. And I also like those refrigerated cookies that are made with peanut butter. I'm not crazy about peanut butter cookies, but those refrigerator cookies with peanut butter, I love, love, love those. But the thing that I was eating the other night, and please don't unsubscribe, and please don't judge me too harshly, is peanut butter and Miracle Whip on white bread. That is a favorite of mine. When I'm hungry and I don't know what else I want to eat, I will have a peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwich on white bread. And it's so good. I don't know how I got started on that. I think it was something from my childhood. I'm not sure if my sister liked it. She's passed away. And my brother, I'll have to ask him next time I talk to him. Do you like that? I think I've asked him that before, but I can't remember what he said. And I think it's something that started in my childhood, but I really, really like that. And there's nobody else in my family that likes it. My husband didn't like it. My girls don't like it. My sons-in-laws don't like it. My grandchildren don't like it. And they think that I'm absolutely nuts. I'm a pretty picky eater. I really pick and choose the foods that I eat. I just won't eat everything that's put in front of me. I don't like everything. When my daughter and I went to Europe and traveled, yeah, that was a real problem for me. But I happen to like peanut butter and Miracle Whip. I don't know. There you go. Give it a try. It's really good. It really is good. Nobody will believe me, but it is. Okay, enough about peanut butter. All right, so we're going to work in this journal today. Now, I had planned on doing this all off camera because I didn't know how it was going to go. Now, this is a thick signature. When I do these one signature journals, I have a hard time deciding what I don't want in them. So it ends up being pretty thick. It has 25 pages, and I know that's way out of the recommended range, but this is a junk journal. Junk journals don't have any rules. I'm making the junk journal, so I can do anything I want, right? That's the way I feel. Now, because this is such a big spine, such a big signature, I have this little wannabe cradle, book cradle, and I have, if you could see by the holes that are punched in here that I've used this a lot of times. This is very cheap wood. It's obviously homemade, but it wasn't very expensive, and it does the trick. It also has another little overlay that goes in here for the holes, but I don't use that. So when I have a thick signature, I like to use this because it helps me to get right down into that spine and get my holes punched in the right places. So I've used this many, many times. I like it. It was very reasonably priced on Amazon, but when I went back to check to see if they still had it or what their price was, it was no longer available. So, because I was going to recommend it to anybody that might be interested, but I couldn't find it again. And I didn't want to pay $35, $40 for a book cradle, even though they're so beautiful and they're so nice. So this serves the trick for me. So I was going to do all this offline, but after I started doing it and I saw that this was going to be a success, I decided to bring you along with me, or a success as good as it goes. I've always wanted, or for the longest time, I've wanted to sew I've wanted to sew some beads on my signature. So I decided today was the day to start, and I was going to do it offline in case it was a massive failure. But it's so easy, and I did the first part, I thought I would bring you along for the rest of it. So these are not the best beads. I might have liked to have had some other beads, but this is what I have for now. And I'm actually using an embroidery needle because I needed a needle that would fit through these, and my bookbinding needle just doesn't, it's too heavy. So I'm just going to string these on here, and I had wanted to do it a little bit differently, but you can only get so many beads on here. And these are 6mm beads. I think I would rather have the 8mm beads. But we're gonna work with what we've got. So I'm just stringing these, and I did try to change my camera angle a little bit so that more of the space down here shows, since I tend to pull things towards me. Part of the problem is my arms just aren't quite long enough. So I'm hoping that this will help. So I'm just putting these on here one at a time. This may not be something you like, but I kind of like it. It's something different rather than putting lace on the spine. And it's fun. Okay, so this is about all these 6mm ones that are going to fit in this space. So I need to bring my thread back up. And since it's been a few minutes, I'm hoping my hole hasn't closed on me. I could at this point actually switch to a bookbinding needle, but I'm just going to kind of see if I can push this all back through here to kind of open this up a little bit again. There we go. And I come up on the wrong side, but that's okay as long as I didn't split my thread. All right. So I'm going to tighten all this up. I'm going to just clip these so it stays out of my way while I do this. I know I use way too much string to sew these in, but I do that in case I want to add dangles on it, which I probably will for this. And this definitely needs to be tightened up a little bit more. loose, loose, loose. Oh, it's still too loose. Believe it or not, this is always the part where I spend way too much time is trying to get this tightened up so the spine is nice and tight. Try this again. Oh, why is this so, because the string is so waxed. It's so well waxed, it's just, let me tie it again. Oh, that's okay. I always tie 3 knots. As you can see, one's definitely not sufficient. And it still is wiggling around. Just dropped my phone on the floor. It's not a good thing. Oh, this is way too loose. I don't know if I can get this out of here or not. Well, maybe I should have did this off camera. I mean, this particular thread is really waxy. I don't want my signature wiggling around like that. That's just too much wiggle. So I had a little bit of a catastrophe a little while ago. I was looking for the beads and my beading tools that I had used for the other night when I was making dangles. I couldn't find them anywhere. I knew that I had put everything together. But when I went to look for it, where it would be the normal place for it, they weren't. Well, I was so tired the other night that I was trying to clean up my mess. So I wasn't really doing that great of a job of putting things away. And so I was just, I guess I was just putting stuff anywhere, you know. So I put them, I actually put them with my die cut. No, I put them with in the same cupboard as my die cut machine. They do not belong there. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. Hopefully this will work. That's better. Try and try again. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, it's got to be right anyway. All right, I'm gonna cut some of these off. I don't need this long. All right. And I have got a mess all around me. Okay. So here we go. Here's our little spine with the little beads. And I think this would be more effective actually if 2 signatures had been sewn in here, maybe even 3. But I think it's pretty. I think it's something different. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's my first attempt, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. My first attempt. Okay. So now I like to go through, and I did sew. I sewed my signature in a little high, but that's not going to bother me. I like to go through, especially in a thick signature like this, and kind of go through and smush things down. Now this is a very old piece of music paper. I think well, right here's the date, 1947. So I was afraid that the spine was going to, that when I folded it, it was going to tear. So I reinforced it with some tape, and I used that micro pore tape. It's kind of a surgical tape, or we use it in healthcare. It's a bit stronger, and you can't see it really. Kind of disappears. So as you can see, as I'm flattening these pages down, you can kind of see. This is one of the poems, The Indian Summer by William Wilfred Campbell. Here's one of those little envelope folios. I remembered to sew it in this time. Made getting through the center of this signature really fun. This is another one, September Midnight by Sarah Teasdale. And I tried my hand at heat embossing. That's something else I've never done before, but I wanted to try it. And I think it would have been all right if I would have used a bigger stamp, but that's so tiny. So I'll have to put something else over this. Yeah, I should have used a bigger stamp. But heat embossing is something brand new to me. I was experimenting when I tried it, kind of like putting these beads in here. I'm trying to learn some new techniques that I haven't used before, and heat embossing is one of them. I'm surprised this journal is laying so nice and flat. This is my center page. I think it's so pretty. This is a dictionary page from a dictionary my daughter gave me. It was so heavy I couldn't lift it. But I love these pages. They're crinkly. I just love them. I didn't put any packing paper in here. I wanted to, but it's so thick as it is, because I'm one of those that have a hard time leaving pages out. This is a cute little page. This little boy and his sister at the pumpkin patch. Of course, that's where they're at. Okay, so after I do this, I'm going to see what pockets and so forth I have. I know there's some pieces of ephemera I still want to make. There's the back side of that. This side needs to be decorated. I think I made it on a 3 under 30, one of those. I ended up not using any scrapbook paper because it is very thick, and I knew this was going to be a thick journal, a thick signature. So I just printed out some of the pretty papers that I liked and put them on my 32-pound copy paper. I love printing all my pages on that. And it's heavy enough that if I do want to put a pocket or some other embellishment on it, it will hold it without any problem. Isn't that just a beautiful picture? I mean, it's, you know, that'd be so pretty to look at in the morning, sitting and drinking your coffee or tea. This is some sort of a page from an old French, some sort of vocabulary book. And I did stencil this. It says Hello Fall. I think this is pretty too. And I think I forgot to mention the poem at the very beginning by Robert Frost, A Late Walk. He's my favorite poet. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to take and see what I've got. I made these on a 3 under 30. I don't know if you're watching, but this is the one that when I went to shake it, everything flew off because I forgot to put the acetate. I mean, I forgot that I didn't realize I was doing it over the acetate. And then I have these napkins that I did with some Elmer's glue and water. Thanks to and I know I've seen other people do that, but thanks to Debs from Deb's Creative Book Shack. Oh, I hope that's right, Debs. And Candy's Crafty Creations. And when I saw them do it, I was just inspired. I had to do it myself. See, that's what we do for each other on here. We help each other and inspire each other to try new things. All right, so I have got quite a pile of ephemera here. Now, some of these actually have tags that go with them, and some are they're not all for the green journal. So, I think this little folio. I can worry about these later. And this was an extra one of these. The ribbon did not stick that well. So I need to carefully finish taking it off and put something else there. But it's another one of those folios. It was a 3 under 30 when I was still thinking about doing 3 fall journals. Here's another one. I love this paper with the fall mums. So one of these will go in my orange journal, probably this one right here. And I have to remember what goes with what. Okay, this waterfall is for this signature, although I may go ahead and make one with a mechanism. Oh, mercy. Okay, well, I know this is for the orange journal. I mean, this is for the orange journal right here. Tag and pocket. So this should have a pocket to go with it, and it does right here. So there's the tag and pocket. I'm pretty sure this is for the orange journal. Oh, I only made one of these. I have to make another one. Oh, it goes like this. Hello, fall. This was from the collage board that I did the other day. So I think this is for the orange one. I have to make a green one, or I could do vice versa. Okay. This is just a great big tag. But I decided I'm going to collage the rest up here. As much as I love this paper, it just looks funny to me like this. I need to put some other stuff up here. So maybe I'll put this one in the orange journal. Oh, I should have separated this stuff. So here's a pocket. Oh, here's another one of those little folios. And I don't know, the ribbon got all messed up on this one too. Oh, I think this is so cute with that little girl. All right, now, was this the card for in here? Okay, this is my sketches, and I do need to put some more something more on here. So that goes there. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Oh, okay, so these are my tags that I like to put some writing paper in. So I guess this can be for the green one and this for the orange one. There's another little pocket. Set this aside because there should be another tag. Okay, this is an extra one I made. Maybe I'd rather use... I'll keep that one for the green one. This wants to curl, so I'm gonna lay it under here. Okay, this one's for the orange journal. It needs some more backing as well. There's a shaker card. This shaker card's for the orange journal. This one's for the green one. I'm just sorry, I'm just sorting through this stuff. I wish I would have done this. Okay, here's the other little pocket. Oh, actually, there's 3 pockets. So there should be 3 tags. That's not the one for there. Here's the other little. These little girls are so cute. That's not for the green journal. Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here's another one of those little folios. I need to fix this. Maybe I'll put each one of these in the giveaway. But where is my tag that goes in here? Maybe this is it. Alright. Oh, I need to fix this. And it actually needs another piece of scrap here. I don't know what I used to put this down, but it didn't stick at all. Okay. Unless... So I guess it doesn't matter for that one, which goes where. Oh, why didn't I keep these separated? Can somebody tell me? Well, this must go with this. That must go with that. Put this one in the green journal, but where's my little... Well, maybe these go in there, these journaling cards. Because I know whatever I made just fit in here. So maybe this goes in here. And this one goes in here. And then I don't know if these are all extra tags. Alright, so this tag could go in here, this one can go in here. This one, this must go in here, which could go in either journal. All right, so I don't have many pockets here in actual fact. And then we'll use this one in here and this one in the orange. Okay. And this was closed with a Velcro dot. Well, actually, maybe I'll put this one in here. And this one in the orange. All right. So, now, I have some pockets. This will go on a belly band. We need a belly band for this. And I'm not sure about these yet. I made a mistake on these, and I accidentally rounded the corners of these in the wrong place. So I used a piece of this cardstock to just kind of hide it, but it doesn't look right. So I might just, like I said, make another one. All right, so I've got some tags here. This is for decoration. Put this over here. All right, so I will put some pockets right here on either side. I put my corners on. I do want to put some lace on here, and I'm not sure what color I'll use yet. Probably white or off-white. And if I had some, I have more material, so I could make some fabric pockets. And usually I do that in advance, but I didn't in this case. So I'm not going to go too much longer. I think I've gotten to 45 minutes already, and I really didn't want to go longer than that. So I got the signature sewed in. I got my little beads on here. But now I wish that I would have gone high, made my holes farther apart, which I ordinarily do. I don't know why I made them so close together. And it would, like I said, it would be prettier if it had to. But it is what it is. I'm happy with it because it's my first time. Okay, so we got the signature all set here. I am not a big pocket person. So I don't know how many pockets will end up being going on here. I know that there is some more pieces of ephemera I need to make. So let's just take a look at what we do have. I got some tags here. Okay. Now this little pocket, and it's tagged. Or actually that's a journaling card. Could go just about anywhere. It could go in here. Maybe I'll put that there. Then this tuck spot. That's good. Now, I'm not one to say I gotta have so many for the front, so many for the back. I just go with what I'm feeling. But if I put something in the front, I do try to put something in the back just so that the book is balanced. So maybe this can go here. And this is a tuck spot, although I think this would go better on the opposite page. So you could put something in here. could even go like right here. Or on this side even. And you put a journaling card in there. Okay, so maybe that there. This needs a big pocket. As does this one. This just needs some more decoration up here. I just don't like the way that looks. I don't know why I did it like that. I guess because I was just trying to cover the window. Okay, and then here's a little pocket with a tag. I know these go together. Oh my goodness. So these are the ones I stamped on. Maybe we could put this one. Oh, there's the little scarecrow. And put the little scarecrow. No. Maybe on here. Even though the colors green don't match. Maybe on this side. And this can go there. This needs a pocket. Okay. Alright, so we've got some tags. I keep repeating myself. Alright, so there's some, put these here. Put these here. And these here. Okay, so I need a belly band. I am going to need some more pockets, but and journaling cards. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a start here, but the main thing is the rest is just fun. So the signature's sewn in, my corners are on, and I've kind of sorted to see what I have as far as the green and the orange go. And I want to put this paper down someplace. But I have to figure what I want to do with it. I like it on this because the colors kind of tend to show up. It does on that too. Well, it does on every page a different color. Not so much on this one. Right, I'll figure out something. Alright. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I know I've been on here. My battery is going to die soon. I've got a big mess to clean up behind me. Thank you all for watching. I know I didn't get a lot accomplished. Look at that that signature. But it's not impossible to sew a fat signature into a journal. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Not that you'd necessarily want to. But all right, everyone, I'm gonna get off. I'm obviously getting tired. I can't. I would love to just stay and chat with y'all, but Oh, this needs a pocket. What did I just put that there for? This needs a pocket to go in. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't forget the giveaway starts on Saturday. And I guess that's that. Well, I love you all very much, and I appreciate you so very much. All your wonderful comments, all you subscribers. Yeah, you mean the world to me. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I started this channel. Maybe I'll talk about why I started this channel, and because I did that a little bit when I very first started, but I've got so many new subscribers, so maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. But for now, I'm going to get off, and you guys just enjoy whatever's left of your day, wherever you are in this world, whatever time it is. Be nice to yourself and be kind to those people around you. And I pray for each one. I pray not for each one individually, but I pray for you all every day. So I'm going to go for now. Again, I've said it. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one.